Hey guys, I'm the LockPicking Patrolman, and the lock that I have tonight is a complete comedy of errors. OMG. You guys should have seen the outtakes from this one. In fact, if I knew how to edit together a good video, lay over catchy soundtrack, I don't know, and put it all together, yeah, y'all would enjoy it. But since I can't, this is what you're gonna get. This lock is a Shield Security brand padlock. I saw it on eBay the other day and picked it up. It was $8.99 US with free shipping. Now, the second thing that I noticed after the price was that it had these Schlage keys with it. And so, of course, I had to do a little more looking at it. And just so you can note, these Schlage keys that come with it look to be about 1 pin short of your standard 5-pin lock, standard 5-pin Schlage core, but it does still have 5 pins in it. I have picked it a couple times. I picked it once on camera and got as far as the clip removal and just had to cut from there. A newcomer to our community, Bearsback, actually picked this lock a few weeks ago. If you've not checked out his channel already, go ahead and do that. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But anyway, so what do we get when we get this lock? You can see compared to a Master number 3, relative size and shininess, which was the third thing I noticed about it after price and the Schlage keys. Works okay. It's a little stiff, a little sticky in the shackle, and I'll cover some more things about the manufacturing tolerances in a minute. But you can see, normally I don't do this to locks, especially brand new shiny ones, but I couldn't help myself and run a file over the edge here, just a triangle file, about 4 times, and you can see it cut a pretty good notch in there. And right on the back in big bold letters, we see the word hardened. Well, obviously, whoever put that there was mistaken. I did run the same file over the shackle, and we can see that it just scratched off the coating, so hopefully the shackle seems that it is hardened. What does it take to pick into it? Well, if you use a sonic screwdriver and a piece of cooked spaghetti noodle, I believe you will have success in picking it. It does have security pins. Pin 3, got a click there. Another click off of 3. Click off of 4 or 5. Okay, that was 4. That was 5 that I started with. Or 5 that I got that one on. Okay, another click out of 3. Go back to the beginning. Click out of 1. I think I've still got it. Yep, we're open. Okay, now, disassembling this lock was the real adventure. It does have the standard screw down the shackle hole, and let me adjust the camera, that way you guys don't think you're in an earthquake or think that I'm in an earthquake. Does have a screw down the shackle hole, and the eBay listing does advertise this as a rekeyable lock. I need to go back and see if it said easily rekeyed, because easily is nowhere near the right word. In fact, I don't believe I can use the right word in this video. I did have it disassembled for the first video. Like I said, got to the point where it was time to remove the clip off the back of the actual cylinder. And just like Bearsback in his video, I had one heck of a time getting it. I think it's laying over in the corner somewhere that way. So I'm going to see if one of my cats will find that for me one day. Also, the other thing to note about the manufacturing tolerances of this lock, if you can see right here, the spring for the shackle goes all the way down into the part where the retainer plate slides into. So you actually have to go in through the drain hole and push that spring down in order to get the retaining tab in there. Real pain in the backside. I did not like taking this lock apart. Also, since the like I said, since the clip is laying somewhere over yonder, I'm going to lock this back up so I can get everything pointed the right direction. Probably what I'm going to do is, I believe I've got a clip from a ruined Master Lotto lock. You know what? Just with the luck I've had already on this, I'm just going to run a shim in here, if anything, just to bridge the little gap between the back of the plug and my follower. I don't even need it to go in all the way, just enough. There we go. All right, now let's start dropping these pins out. Focus camera, thank you. All right, can see that pretty much well, not everything needed to be picked, because I only had to pick 3, 4, 5, and 1, but we'll take a look at everything, if they will come out. Standard, 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 and standard. Also, it's interesting to note here on where the 6th pin would normally be, it seems like they just started to drill it out but then didn't. That's weird. Okay. Let's see, let me get these guys turned the right way real quick. For the price, I don't think I would use this to lock up my cat toys with. I don't think I would use it to keep the cats out of something. Good practice for picking spools, absolutely, because I did definitely feel some spools in here. If you're looking at buying this lock for actual security purposes, I don't think that I would. I would go ahead and spend just a little bit more money, or heck, I might even buy a master lock. Anyway, I know that's bad. I'm sure I'll get a lot of comments off of that. Let's see. Okay, these drivers that I'm pulling out are really underpowered by the springs. None of them came flying up. And let's see. Oh, there's a little ball bearing here. Bearsback had one of those as well in his that came out of position number 6. And strangely enough, there is a spring in chamber 6, and it looks to be even more powerful than the other springs in here. Guys, I'm sorry I keep hitting the camera. Anyway, so let's take a look at these spools. Can you tell they're spools? It is hard to tell that they're spools. They're just very roughly spooled around the edges. I believe that one of my cats actually made some spools the other day, and they turned out a little bit sharper than this. So anyway, guys, for the price, is it worth it? If you're looking to use it for actual securing purposes, no. I mean, nothing, not for anything of any value. Is it fun to play with? Yes. Is it cheap enough to be able to afford to play with it? Absolutely. So guys, there you go. I'll let you make your final decision and opinion. And final question, what did the stamp say to the envelope? Stick with me and we'll go places. All right, guys, have a great day.